Hi there. So today I'm going to be taking you through the Lego WeDo robotics. Now the Lego WeDo robot is essentially a Lego set that has a small little motor in it as well. And it's designed to give kids a chance to be able to build their own robots and then using the Lego WeDo software on the computer to program those robots as well so that they can do various things. So for this demonstration I'm basically going to go through how to build one of the tasks very quickly, how the programming system works and what everyone can get out of it and what people can learn from it. So first of all, the Lego WeDo set comes with regular Lego pieces, just like these. And they just click together like normal Lego, and it's all pretty straightforward. In terms of the motor, the set also comes with this little motor here, which can connect to your computer via Bluetooth. Now this is really handy, because it has a couple sensors with it and allows the little Lego creations you make to be able to move and do a lot of different things. So to start with, we're just going to get into the Lego WeDo app on the computer and we're going to build one of the simpler little creations that we can make. So we're going to pick a new creation and we're just quickly going to do the cooling fan. The good thing about these sets is that there's instructions for practically everything you do. From the building stage to the programming stage, the software will take you through each step and make it really simple. On top of that, there is also a degree of creativity that you can have with it. So if you really want, you can kind of build whatever you'd like, and then you can program it how you'd like afterwards and try and come up with some creative and a bit different projects. So we're just going to start going through the instructions and see what it tells us. So here we can see that this is the final product we're going to build. So if we hit next here, we can start building it and it will get us to start with a motor. I'm just going to go through this process really quickly so you can get an idea of how it all works. So step 2, we're just going to find a Lego brick. Okay, so I've just really quickly built what the instructions told us to. You notice that the instructions used a green fan, but I thought I'd get a bit creative and make it orange because I think it looks nicer. And now we can see on the computer that we've gone through all the instructions for how to build something. So the next step we need to do is go into the programming section. And so we can connect the Lego model to our computer quite simply. We just hit the button on the Lego device until it starts flashing, and then we hit connect on the computer. Now once we've connected our Lego robot to the computer, it should come up like this, just with a little blue light showing. And then we can get into the fun part, so programming the creation we've just made through the computer. So it's all pretty self-explanatory on the computer, but basically how it works is down the bottom we have all our different blocks. Now these are all the different things we can do with the program and different things we can tell our robot to do. We can see up here it gives us instructions of what we're going to do for this program. So for example, up here it tells us that we're going to want to put the play button first, which just means when we hit play it'll start the sequence, and after that they want to have this icon here. And all this means is we're going to set a speed of the motor. So it kind of looks like the speedo in your car, and it will set the speed of the motor to whatever value we put under it. So we can just drag that out using our mouse, and if we click on this little attached blue thing down the bottom, we can change that number to whatever we'd like. We're just going to follow the instructions here, so we'll click 2. Then we can click back on the normal screen. After doing that, we can just keep following through the instructions to make it do what we'd like it to do. And if we want, we can change these programs. We're not limited to doing what it tells us to do. We can have fun with it and be a bit creative and kind of develop our knowledge of programming a bit more. So if we follow exactly what the instructions do, we can do this and then hit play, and we'll see that the fan will spin. Play here. And we can see that our fan is spinning now. If we wanted, we could change this program. We can always hit stop to make it stop. Stop on a computer, it'll make the program stop. And if we want, we can change this value. For example, if we wanted to experiment and change the number, the speed of it, we could change it to say number 8. And then we could test out how that, if we hit play again, we can see that it spins a lot faster this time. And so this is kind of one of the fun parts, is we're not limited to what the program is telling us to do. We can just choose what we'd like it to do and make it happen. So that's just one example of one of the creations you can make. You can see on the computer here that there's a lot of different things which we can make. If we go back to the menu in the library, we can see that there's heaps of different projects. I think one of the great things about the Lego WeDo system is that it gives kids a really good introduction to programming. And it's not too difficult, although there are slightly harder projects that you can do along the way. The way it's laid out with an interface of being able to drag and drop pieces in a row and then just have the program run through that row is really easy to use, and it's a really good description of how programming actually works. It teaches you kind of the systems and how to build and how to make sure that what you're building can connect to the computer and work with the computer properly is a really good kind of introduction to the whole thing. On top of that, there is a lot more advanced pieces and sensors and things like that that you can use when you get a bit further on. So you can have your program only work if it sees something or runs into a wall or something like that. And there is quite a bit of freedom for kids to play with as well. So as an introductory program to Lego and robotics, I think that this is a particularly good way of learning, and a lot of kids really, really enjoy it. Thanks for watching.